This is going to be a lot of fun today. I'm going to talk about an easy way to get Companion Pass by signing up for a new Southwest credit card. A kayaker off the coast of Chile supposedly got swallowed by a whale and spit back out, and there's video to prove it. And I've also got a story today as it relates to Valentine's Day spending. And hey, Valentine's Day is over now, and maybe there's some interesting stories out there from you in the audience, but I'm going to talk about a story today that relates to spending more on the other person than maybe they spent on you, and how that can cause a little bit of chaos. I can't wait to get into that story and more on this week's edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update. I'm Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to cover everything new in relation to credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. Super simple to follow along. The topics are on the screen. Timers down below and timestamps are down in the description. If you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts, and remember to use my referral link down in the description below. If you're interested in signing up for any cards, especially the ones mentioned in today's video, that does help support the channel. Can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. We've got some cool stories, including 2 free food deals at the end of the show. So if you want to snag a free meal or snack, I'm going to tell you how to do that. We've got some stuff to cover. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. If you've watched this channel for any period of time, you know that I absolutely love Southwest Companion Pass. It's the best deal in flight right now. Basically, you get to travel with another companion for free. They get their ticket for free, which is really nice. However, it can be difficult to get Companion Pass to get the amount of points needed to get that. However, if you sign up for a new Southwest credit card, it may be even easier than you think, and you can take advantage of the benefits for a full year. So right now, on any of the Southwest credit cards, you can earn Companion Pass through February 28th, 2026, plus get 30,000 bonus points after spending $4,000 on purchases within the first 3 months. Go to my referral link, check the different Southwest credit cards, and see which one fits your needs the best. Long story short, Companion Pass is great. You can travel with someone else for free, which is really nice. Take advantage of it. It's an easy way to get Companion Pass. If you're interested in getting Companion Pass for longer and you're willing to put in a little bit more work, then certainly wait to apply for Southwest credit cards at the end of the year, and I'll explain in a video later on how to do that and why you want to do it. But if you need it right now, if you're going to be doing a lot of Southwest travel, particularly with a friend or loved one, go ahead and snag this offer. American Express is bringing back their membership week, and this is really interesting because they took last year off, but essentially membership week is a chance for you as an American Express member to get some great rewards. Now right now we don't have all the details of all the benefits that are going to be coming, but last time this was offered in October 2023, you could get some really cool experiences. Sometimes there were statement credits, including for Delta Airlines and Hilton, and in some cases you could snag savings of $400 to $500 depending on what you were trying to do. So we don't know exactly what's going to be in there yet, but what we do know is it's going to take place between March 17th and March 21st. So I'm just trying to give you a heads up on this now. Put it in your calendar, March 17th through March 21st, American Express membership week. They've taken a year off. Maybe they've taken that time to figure out exactly what you want as a member, or it could be a complete dud. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So this is a pretty crazy story, and I'm gonna pull the video up so that we can all look at this together while I'm talking about it. So a father and son off the coast of Chile are kayaking. It looks absolutely beautiful. It looks very scenic. In the video that you're seeing, the father is the one that is doing the filming, and in front of him is his son. And you can see everything looks great, and then all of a sudden the whale comes up and chomps down on the kayaker. It kind of freaks the father out because he doesn't see him for a few seconds. He thinks the worst could have possibly happened, and even stated so much so in some news reports afterwards. However, he was very happy to see that even though this happened, his son was able to come back up. I guess the whale didn't have people on their diet, right? Humans weren't part of the whale diet. I've learned that today. That's good to know. But this is really freaky. I see stuff like this all the time where people go out in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, and you don't know what's under there, first of all. And at any point, a larger animal could at any time come up and snag you. That's just the way it is. That's ocean life. When you go into the water, you are taking a risk. I think we all know that. But I'm curious when I see stuff like this, I'm just gonna replay the video so we can take a look at it again. But I'm curious if any of you have ever had an experience where you've been out, let's say in the open water, in the ocean, or maybe just a large lake, I don't know, whatever it is, and you're out in the water and you just feel like you're being watched, or there's this ominous creature maybe following you, or maybe you've had some kind of crazy experience where you've been afraid out in the water. And certainly you could imagine this father's like freaked out nature. I mean, I would be freaking out about this if that was my son ahead of me. Have you ever been in a situation where you've been scared out in the open water and maybe something like this has happened? Not exactly this, but something like it. Let me know. I'd love to hear your story. Stuff like this freaks me out and makes me not want to go out into the open water, but maybe I'm just being a scaredy cat. I don't know. Every week on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I like to share a story as it relates to credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, or finance, and how that connects with personal relationships, a lot of times with communication, things like that. And it creates some really interesting stories. And today I'm gonna talk about someone that posted a story online and they want to know if they are in the wrong for feeling bad about how the Valentine's Day gift giving went down. You be the judge. All right, so I'm gonna read this from the perspective of the woman. Hubby and I have not really celebrated Valentine's Day in the past. Usually he will buy me flowers and we might do dinner or a glass of wine somewhere, but it's been very low key. We have a 1-year-old, so things have been difficult and exhausting lately. I do feel like we forget about each other sometimes, so today I actually decided to treat him and bought him a $50 gift card for gaming as he games every day. He loved it. Great. Me, I was only expecting the flowers he usually does and suspected he might do something extra, which would be nice, but I didn't buy his gift thinking I would get a big gift back. I was more looking forward to my flowers. Anyway, after work we see each other and he pulls out a bag with some lingerie. I was surprised as this isn't normal for our Valentine's Day gifts, and to be honest, I was a bit sad to not just see the flowers that I had asked for. We got home and I was cleaning out the car and I found the receipt for the lingerie and saw to my hurt feelings that the lingerie was only $16. I don't know why, but I was hurt for some reason. Maybe I felt like the gift wasn't as thoughtful as the flowers, or was it the fact that it was cheap? I'm really unsure. I debated whether to say something, but it was getting me down, so I gently broke it to him that I didn't want to be upset or anything with him and I didn't want him to be upset, but I had seen the receipt and was a bit hurt about the cost and explained that I felt not as appreciated and preferred the flowers instead like we had done in the past because I thought it was more meaningful. He was obviously not happy and said I had made him feel bad and he didn't even want to get me that present, but had no idea what to get and that I should have been quiet and not ruin the day. I feel bad, I'm mad, I'm sad. Am I the jerk in this scenario? This is a really interesting case because it brings up a couple of different topics, right? Valentine's Day, some people absolutely hate it, first of all. They think it's just an excuse for, the capitalist society to capitalize again on spending money doing gifts. There probably is something to that, but let's get to it. If you're celebrating the holidays, this is the way you've done it for years, so let's get that out of the way. The next thing, the fact that he got her lingerie. That could be considered a gift for him as much as it would be for her. So is it really a gift for the wife in this case? I don't know. Some women like nice lingerie. And by the way, I'm not getting into a lingerie debate on this channel. It's just not going to happen. But let's put the lingerie aside. Let's say that there had been another gift that he had gotten her that was $16 in this case, and it wasn't lingerie. Let's say it was just a thoughtful gift. It may have even been flowers. Flowers could be $15, $16. Would she still have a right to be upset even though she spent $50 on him and he only spent $16 on her, regardless of what the gift is? Is it about the money in this case? Why do you think she's really upset? Because in the story, it does sound like she's a little confused as to why she's upset as well. Is it because of what the gift is? Is it because of the cost? Is it because he didn't listen to her in the case because she said, hey, I just wanted flowers? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here to unpack. I'm curious if you've been in a scenario like this. Who do you think is in the right and the wrong? Have you been put in a situation like this where maybe you didn't spend as much as the other person did or vice versa? I'm curious to know. Let me know in the comments. And as always on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I always like to end the show on a really good food deal. This week I've got two for you, all right? So let's dig in. First things first, 7-Eleven is offering free small Slurpee drinks every Friday in February. So hey, a free Slurpee for the next couple of Fridays in February? Not too bad. Let's move on to another deal. This one from Subway, and I think it's a little bit more substantial than the free Slurpee because let's face it, Subway has gotten really expensive over the last few years. I still yearn for the times of $5 footlongs, but in the absence of that, they are offering buy one, get one footlong sandwiches. Simply use their app, use the code FLBOGO, that's FLBOGO, at checkout, and you'll get buy one, get one sandwiches. So hey, anytime you can get a free footlong at Subway, it's a good thing. Take advantage. Well, this has been a really fun show. We covered some interesting topics. We talked about the Companion Pass offers with Southwest cards. I highly encourage you to take a look at those. American Express Membership Week, that sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully they have some good deals in there. We'll see what happens. The kayaker off the coast of Chile, really freaky story and really freaky video. I also have to know what you think about that Valentine's gift story. Man, Valentine's Day can really cause some drama, so make sure you get it right every single year. Never mess up. no stress or anything, right? All right, and keep in mind, if you're interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link, and when you do that, it does greatly help support the channel. Can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome, give me a big thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, you are gonna get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, 3-foot-long sandwiches, and everything in between, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.